Welcome to Pioneer Advanced Hair Transplant Center. Thanks for watching our videos. Today, I have some interesting case to bring forward. Here, this patient had transplantation twice in a different clinic long back. Maybe more than 6-7 years back, one surgery, and later 3 years back, one more surgery. So first one was a strip, FUT, and second one was a FUE. So 2 sessions he did a transplant. After that, he came to me that is there any possibility that he can do transplant again with good results. Kindly remember, this is a genuine video that we got good results. I'm sure it is not the fantastic results, but definitely far better than what he had earlier. So kindly do not expect more density in this patient because the number of the grafts I got is very less number we did it. So kindly watch the video until end to understand what was his story and how could we achieve best results in this patient. See, this is the very happiest moment because he underwent twice a transplant in different clinic. After a couple of years, he came to me with great motivation to take the transplant. Kindly watch this video until end to understand the sad story of this patient. Before getting into details of this patient, kindly do understand his results and how he was before. I'm sure this may not be a fantastic outcome. So, because the donor was very bad, but it is a genuine video feedback that would help most of the patients who are suffering this kind of case. Well, beginning of the story is he did a transplant FUT 6 years back in a different clinic somewhere in Chennai. Looks like Chennai. Next is FUE somewhere in Bangalore. So 2 sessions he underwent transplant and he lost hope on it. He did not get any reasonable good change for his case. So he lost hopes on it. Later on, it happened to see me in consultation to explore the possibilities of getting it done at least with minimum change. So after examination, the donor looks really good, but when you comb it and check it, when you shave it and see, donor is definitely very less. Here, quality is good, quantity is less, I can say. And because someone has done already FUT, below someone has done FUE, there are very less number of the grafts are available, but whereas class 5 or class 6 baldness still there. Last 2 transplant did not help him much to get little coverage. In detail, when I spoke to the patient, initially I said better not to do this patient, but he says, doctor, can you please try and at least I should look better for photos. I should look better for first impression. Then patient had a lot of motivation and get it done with me, and that made me to take a decision to do the transplant. So initially I did not promise him many sessions, but said only 1 session, probably you would need second session, and I was not sure because there is no good hair in the back. So with the great patient motivation and is a lot of interest, we did transplant to him with least grafts because hardly around 1856 grafts, something like that. Very less number for that kind. Usually we need more than 3,500 grafts plus again second session. To get good density in class 6 baldness, you would need minimum of 7,000 to 8,000 grafts. But 1850 doesn't make any sense. But still, I told him the kind of scenario and what kind of density you would get it. He said, fine, I really wanted at least front side as supposed to look better. Then it happened to take him for the surgery. Our next challenge was when we trimmed it, the donor was really bad. So donor is really bad. I can't say bad. It's probably he had by genetically the family history of losing hair that kind and living with only a little number of the grafts where already 2 times has been harvested. That's the kind of challenge I faced it during the surgery. So we thought fine, what are the best possibility of harvesting the grafts within safe donor limit we harvested. We could able to get only 1856 number. That much grafts have been implanted to this patient. And implantation day patient, he felt very happy because by looking at the area covered, the fading effect from to back, that made him so happy. So after that, everything went well. Unfortunately, he could not travel for PRP also. So we didn't give much PRPs also in this patient. When it comes to the donor, initially when someone send the photos, that looks really great in some patients. But when you try to harvest during the surgery day, the density, quality, quantity, everything will be less. This is one kind. Donor looks very good when before trimming it. When we trimmed it and checked it, there's already one scare, FUT scare and kind of FUE someone has done. We had left with very few grafts. That's the reason I told him that we're going to get very less number of the grafts. Fine, what are the grafts available? We harvested around 1856. This number is very less number. I am not expecting much density with 1856 grafts, because imagine our mustache will has more than at times more than 800 to 1000 grafts. You can imagine the density we can achieve with only 1856. So well, donor looks great with the photos, but actually it is not a good donor. It is a below average kind of a poor donor. So that is an important point to be noted when you are seeing the results in this patient. Kindly do compare the donor as well as the results. That's most important. That's the important point to be highlighted in this patient to understand it is not like a just routine case. It's kind of a repair case, and we can't get any miracle in this patient.
And finally, the third time I searched many hair transplantation clinic, but I found Pioneer Polyclinic is the best one. So I searched it and I have inquired and I came here for treatment, and it was very great. So the main thing is hospitality and the way they have done surgery without much pain. That is more important for any surgery kind of thing. So you won't feel much pain because why I am saying is because I have done 2 time transplantation, right? When compared to the 2 times the failure transplantation, so this is a third and final try from my side, but I won't feel much pain, and results also I am pretty much happy, and also looking forward after 5 months or 8 months. I'm looking forward for the results. But when I look my hair now, I am so much satisfied. I thank to Sreedhar sir and the team.
After 8 months, I'm so happy to see his energy, his confidence, and I forgot to mention the patient age. He's around 55 years. That's the another kind of happiness, because he's so happy with the density, whatever the outcome. I can say density also. It's kind of outlook totally changed, and his family people are so happy. I could see he's so energetic and confident while talking to everyone in the office. He felt so happy, but I never had a thought that probably he would get this kind of treatment from us and this kind of results also. He's more than happy with the outcome, and here I'm sure density is less. I'm okay. I'm admitting that, because the number of the grafts were implanted is very less. Imagine if he had at least 3000 grafts in his hand, we can make definitely a better miracle in this patient. Now here, if we can do second session for this patient, you would get excellent results now. There is a possibility that I can do second session from the beard now. That is the reason second transplant should be always planned after 6 or 8 months later. Now we have a chance to implant in the middle area where the density is less. We can add up the beard hair or scalp hair, though it is not possible in this space right now. But scalp hair, if you forget the scalp hair, take the beard or chest, whatever it is. These grafts can be implanted in between, which can reinforce the density and get the more density. This is another reason why we need to plan second session only after 6 months or 8 months later. Well, this patient I am planning second session after soon, next 2 3 months. I would like to post the second session results also. Kindly continue this video after second session results. I'm sure it will take more than again 8 more months to show this video, but I'm happy to bring this video to show to the people to understand the age of 45 50 people, how do they look, even though it's kind of 2 transplant failures, a third transplant. That gives them a lot of confidence in their life. All this hair would last 10 more 20 more years. That's what I would like to inform you guys. I'm very happy, and patient is very happy with it right now, but second session can make little more density. That I am sure that will bring him more happiness in his face. See, this is the very happiest moment, because he underwent twice a transplant in different clinic. After a couple of years, he came to me with great motivation to take the transplant. Of course, he had doubt also whether it will work out or not, because his family members, wife, everyone said, "Why are you trying third time?" But he had a lot of motivation all the way, came from distance to have the trust in my work and came here. We repaired his transplant with the less grafts. I'm so happy to see him this way. See the growth is done. This is the difference between the best kind of best surgeons and others, quality wise.
ஹலோ எவ்ரிவன். ஸோ நான் வந்து 2 டைம் வந்து ஹேர் டிரான்ஸ்பிளான்டேஷன் பண்ணியிருக்கேன் டிஃப்ரெண்ட் கிளினிக்ஸ். பட் ரெண்டுமே வந்து ஃபெயிலியர் டியூ டு வேரியஸ் ரீசன்ஸ். அண்ட் அந்த ஹேரோட குவாலிட்டி வந்து டே பை டே வந்து குறைஞ்சிட்டே இருந்துச்சு. அதுக்கப்புறம் ஃபுல்லாகவே வந்து நான் எப்படி இருந்தனோ அதே ஸ்டேட்டுக்கே திரும்ப போயிட்டேன். ஸோ ஐ லாஸ்ட் கம்ப்ளீட்லி ஐ லாஸ்ட் ஹோப். தென் லாஸ்ட் இயர் ஐ ரிசர்ச் lot of clinics and I found Pioneer Hair Transplantation Center in Bangalore. So I have seen lot of reviews and I have seen across most of the reviews and I trust this clinic is best for hair transplantation. So I just inquired them and நான் இங்கே வந்ததுக்கப்புறம் ஸ்ரீதர் சார் அந்த பிளான் அந்த கன்க்ளூஷன் கொடுத்தாங்க, ஹேர் டிசைன் வந்து கொடுத்தாங்க. ஸோ வந்து அதுக்கப்புறம் வந்து எனக்கு ஹேர் டிரான்ஸ்பிளான்டேஷன் வந்து பார்த்தீங்கன்னா ரொம்ப அவங்க பேஷண்ட்ஸ் அந்த அந்த பேஷண்ட்டை வந்து அவங்க கவனிக்கிற விதம் எல்லாமே வந்து பெஸ்ட் அப்படிதான் சொல்லுவேன் நான். ஸோ ரீசனபிள் ப்ரைஸில் இவ்வளவு இப்போ பார்த்தீங்கன்னா இதுதான் ரிசல்ட். ஆக்சுவலாக வந்து பார்த்தீங்கன்னா 6 months முன்னாடி நான் வந்து ஹேர் டிரான்ஸ்பிளான்ட் பண்ணேன். இப்போ 7th month இருக்கேன். ஸோ 7th month சாட்டிஸ்ஃபைடான ரிசல்ட் வந்து நான் பார்க்குறேன். ஸோ வந்து நீங்கள் என்ன பண்ணணும்னா, there are lot of clinics for hair transplantation nowadays, but the thing is we have to identify the proper clinic. That is very much important because we are spending money, we are getting we are pain also will be there, right? So we are bearing all the pain and see, I am coming from Chennai all the way. So see the how I trust the clinic, you first understand. So I have reviewed most of the clinics, but I found only Pioneer is the best for my hair transplantation. So I came here with lot of confidence and see the sir give me back that confidence again. So I am so happy with the results and I am highly recommended Pioneer Transplantation Center, Bangalore, for your perfect hair transplantation. Thank you so much. இன்னொரு விஷயம் என்னன்னா, இதில் இந்த ஹேர் டிரான்ஸ்பிளான்டேஷனில் நீங்கள் பட்ஜெட் ரிலேட்டடாக வந்து நீங்கள் போகக்கூடாது. ஸோ கம்மியான காஸ்ட்டு நீங்கள் வந்து அப்படி பண்ணலாம் அப்படின்னு பார்த்தீங்கன்னா யூ வில் நாட் கெட் ப்ராப்பர் ரிசல்ட் கண்டிப்பாக ஃபார் ஷுர். அதனால பட்ஜெட் ஃப்ரெண்ட்லியாகவும் இருக்கணும், அட் த சேம் டைம் குவாலிட்டியாகவும் இருக்கணும். அப்படின்னா நீங்கள் வந்து யூ கேன் சூஸ் பைனியர். ஸோ வித் மை எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஸ் ஐம் டெல்லிங். ஸோ காஸ்ட் வைஸ் சரி, குவாலிட்டி வைஸ் அதாவது ரிசல்ட்ஸ் வைஸும் சரி, இந்த கிளினிக் வந்து ஐ ஃபைண்ட் திஸ் ஒன் ஆஃப் த பெஸ்ட் கிளினிக் ஃபார் ஹேர் டிரான்ஸ்பிளான்டேஷன் சென்டர். 2 டைம் வந்து நான் ஹேர் டிரான்ஸ்பிளான்டேஷன் பண்ணியிருக்கேன், 2005 and 2011. அண்ட் ரெண்டு டிரான்ஸ்பிளான்டேஷனே பார்த்தீங்கன்னா ஃபெயிலியர். ஸோ நான் எப்படி எனக்கு இன்னும் முடி வந்து இன்னும் கம்மியாக தான் ஆச்சு ஒழிய அந்த வச்ச முடி வந்து எனக்கு மெயின்டைன் ஆகலை. ஸோ 3rd time I came here and I'm very much happy with the results. So I am very confident and I must say thanks to Sreedhar sir and team for the excellent work, I would say. So thank you so much, Sreedhar sir.
Conclusion of this kind of patients videos results are usually kindly do not underestimate 1500 even 800 grafts, because when someone has already stabilized hair loss pattern, even 800 grafts 2000 grafts also makes sense. Now kindly remember second point, and this patient we can do definitely second session. That should be planned only after 6 to 8 months later, not immediate day. If you do immediate day, you are ending up implanting all the grafts in one area and you don't get a chance to correct it with the density wise or correct it whatever way. So you lose the chance. Now we got an opportunity, though he has very less scalp hair, we have opportunity to get some hair from the beard, probably 1500 grafts can make a miraculous change. This is the main reason one should understand why not beard second session next day, even scalp session next day. One should not think about this way. Always better to go with after first results outcome, then patient and even surgeon get a chance to get repair or correction, whatever it is. All this happens with a good number of the grafts. So second session, if you can plan 6 to 8 months later, miraculous change. That means it's the best camouflage we can achieve. And that is the technique and a trick of the getting the more density than only simple putting the more number of grafts in single day. So that is the important point to be noted in this is second session should be done only after 6 or 8 months. And second important point is even 800 to 2000, 1800 to 2000 grafts makes really a bigger change in kind of patient that can bring really a good smile on their faces. So last one but not the least, even if you are done, imagine this patient should have done first second session with us, I'm sure you would have got definitely more density today. That means implanting the grafts, implanting repeated session doesn't make any sense. Best way implanting the grafts, definitely get you a smile on your face. And I'm very happy, thankful to this patient who has come forward to give me this video. That also make my patient to understand how to look after even third session like that. So thanks for him and thanks for watching our videos.